3, 2, 1, let's go! What's up, holiday nerds? Hello, hallay, it is a Christmas miracle. We just found out that Goodman Games has caved into the pressure and they are re-putting the forbidden names in the introduction for the 11th printing of DCC, which, considering how old the 10th printing is, should be any day now. So congratulations, your words matter. For anybody out there who's thinking, well, my complaints and concerns had no effect whatsoever, well, you'd be happy to know that every little bit helped. So Mr. Goodman just announced like minutes ago that he is doing this. He's changing the names back in the next edition. I mean, yes, the damage has been done, and yes, there's no way he can win. I've already had this discussion with somebody. By the way, thank you to Tanker of Tanker Taverns for breaking this first. I'd like to say, you know, we had a little part in this because we've been talking about this every day this week. So, yeah, see, I do matter, and you do matter. And if you took umbrage with the changes for all the right reasons and had the same passion that I do for just loving the hobby and hating to see this, and hopefully you appreciate that your words matter. We matter. We got Goodman Games to say, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done this. I'm going to put the names back, because the only way this works, the only way we make a bridge between these two warring factions, and I keep saying this, is we've got to find common ground. And the only way Goodman Games maintains his goodwill, Goodman will, is by acknowledging the past while embracing the present and looking towards the future, okay? Which is what he didn't do, you know? He for whatever reasons, made a mistake. And on the surface, the choice he made is not unusual, okay? It's on paper, it was good business. The flaw, the sin, is not what he's chosen to do this week. It's the way he's chosen to do it. Or at least these things are coming to light this week. This is all in response to the stupid poster thing. And you know what? Again, I got very little forgiveness for him for the poster, because he should have known. After everything that's happened this year in the industry, he should have known the second he was thinking about that. It's like, yeah, no. I at least got to put one girl on here. Otherwise, I'm just asking to be raked over the coals. So that's all on him. But he did it, and he didn't have to apologize, but he did apologize, and that, of course, started this maelstrom. And coming out of this maelstrom are people finding things that Goodman said a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, digging up little complaints about him dating all the way back to 2008. And now they're just cherry picking to try and make him more of a villain. Hey, I'm guilty of it too. It's not the best way to do it, but heat is heat, cheap heat is heat. So we dug up this introduction from the 10th edition of DCC, which came out late last year, and saw, oh, hey, he's not acknowledging the Gygaxes and the Arnesons anymore. He's simply saying, hey, you have to embrace the past in order to love the present. And people were like, oh, blah, 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 blah. He got a little upset. And I'm not upset. I understand why he did it. I just don't understand the way he did it. There's the right way and the wrong way. We've seen Wizards of the Coast time and time again embrace the most stupid way possible to do this. There was an appropriate way to make his statement. He chose, when this was written, not to. Well, now he has posted an apology. Thank you again to Tanker of Tanker's Tavern for making me first aware. Please head on over to Tanker and give him some love. He usually is ahead on most of the stories. I rarely beat him. I think I've only beat Tanker to a story like twice. And give him some love. So now, when the 11th episode issue printing comes out of DCC, which, I mean, technically everything's already in the printer. All he's got to do is rewrite the introduction. It could come out tomorrow. Assuming he wants to go to print. And then, of course, he'd have to deal with the printing fairies and the holiday. But so we'll see this probably by sometime next year, you know, God willing. And it'll contain some type of new revised version of the introduction, acknowledging the past while also bracing the present and looking towards the future. Again, in order for this tabletop role-playing game Civil War to come to an end, we all need to A, remember it's a stupid game about elves with sticks, and B, understand that the hobby has evolved and changed. We have to acknowledge the past of the hobby, embrace the present of the hobby, and look towards the future of the hobby with the hopes that it still remains at the end of the day, a bunch of geeky friends sitting around the table playing D&D or Star Wars or superheroes or Wretched Vigilantes or whatever game. That's all we want it to be, right? I think so. Is this a victory? Yes, kinda. Is it too late? Maybe. Is it gonna make any difference in the already vast envelope of negativity that is developed for him? If he's smart, now that he's made this and now that he's made his statement that he's gonna change it, he should not say anything else for a while, right? Just let it lie. Just let us forget, because face it, within 24 hours, we'll be upset about something else, most likely Wizards of the Coast. So all he's got to do is keep quiet till January, and then he can announce when the new one's coming out. Just if you're listening, Mr. Goodman, you've made the announcement, damage done. You're gotta assume that for every one person that says good shot, there's gonna be 3 people who are still angry at you. So the best thing to do, sir, or ma'am, or whatever you identify as, I don't fucking know anymore, my fellow humanoid, is not say anything. Do not say anything until January, second week of January. Then you can start pushing the new edition. But for now, just lay low. Do not follow in the footsteps of Wizards of the Coast. Right? Do not follow repeat after me. Do not follow in the footsteps of Wizards of the Coast. Hopefully in the future, somebody smarter than me will write a business 101 seminar about how not to do a business and use Wizards of the Coast as an example. You know, here is a lesson in everything that a company could possibly do wrong and still somehow remain solvent. There you go, that's all I got. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm playing with live. I've never played with live before, so yeah. I don't know if doing live is a good idea because it's all bouncy and I'm a jerk. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Stay safe out there. I will see you later. How do I end this?